So here we are again, the Gooners in Vancouver, down at the Library Square, and we're back after the international break. I think everybody was looking to see a game of football, but I tell you what, I'm feeling very apathetic about things. I mean, we've been down here now. We came down at 7 o'clock in the morning to watch this. Final score: Arsenal 2, Southampton 2. I'm with Mike, as you've seen before, and this is Garrett. So, starting off, what did we think of the starting lineup to begin with? What did you reckon of the starting lineup?
I mean, I was happy to see Bellerin and Tierney start together.
Yeah.
But why not Pep?
Yeah.
Why is he on the bench?
It's almost like, I mean, here we are at Southampton, a team that's the second lowest in the league, and he's setting us up. He doesn't set us. He sets us up so that we don't lose, but he's not setting us up to win.
Yeah.
When we're starting a home game with like 5 at the back, Pepe on the bench. I mean, why did we break the bank and spend £72 million on a winner to leave him on the bench at home?
Are we just using him for Europa?
Have I missed something? Have I missed anything here? No?
I guess we didn't earn our coaching badges. We obviously don't know the secrets that Emery knows.
I mean, none of us are football coaches, but I mean, you don't spend 72 million on an attacking player and leave him on the bench at home.
I mean, at this point, there are literally millions of Arsenal fans out there that aren't coaches, and they see that Pepe should have started. I mean, I don't think we're some weird anomaly that think that you should play your best players, you know?
So right away at the beginning of the second, when he comes on, we played way better, at least for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. We played a lot better, but I mean, again, he's not taking his chances, is he, Nicolas Pepe? I mean, he was one-on-one with the keeper there, and he's on his favoured left foot. And what does he do? He tries to square a pass.
Which is admirable, but it's not what you do when you're a striker that's paid to score goals. Who was he trying to pass it to? I can't remember. Was it Chimera? Was it Laka? Okay.
Is that a player that's lacking confidence to do a move like that?
I think so.
Yeah. He's coming off the bench, we need a goal, and he's one-on-one with the keeper, and rather going for it, he's shitting himself, taking the easy way out and passing it square in the box.
I'll give him credit for a very well taken shot that followed, that was very hard, and you got a shot off it.
Off the bar.
Did the keeper get a finger on it? But anyway, look at that was pretty amazing. He got that shot off. It's just too bad it didn't go in.
And what's the story with Hector Bellerin? Is he broken? I mean, his biggest weapon was his pace, right? And he looks well off the pace to me. Well off the pace.
I think I said it before, if not in one of these discussions on camera, just in private with people. I think he peaked about two years ago.
Yeah.
The season before last was his peak, and then last year he was off the boil.
What, he was off almost a year?
Yeah.
I don't think he's come back yet.
I mean, when we were down at 2-1 and it looked like that we were going to lose 2-1, I was honestly thinking to myself, obviously I don't want to see Arsenal lose, I never want us to lose, but I was thinking, if you're going to lose 2-1, I'd rather that we lost with what the score should have been, because we could have been down 4-5-1, and maybe having a 4 or 5-1 loss as opposed to a 2-1 loss might have made pushed the board into some kind of action.
It forces the issue. I mean, they can't sit idly by and watch that. I mean, as it is, this point is a tainted point. I mean, it might do more damage in the long run if they stick with Emery for like 3 or 4 more games where we get a net of like 1 or 2 points.
He's got a point. He's making progress. You know,
exactly.
Better.
Or the argument will be like, oh, they dug in deep and they salvaged a point, but we shouldn't be in that situation to begin with.
They're just going to keep him around longer now.
I think so. I don't think they have a plan in place. I honestly don't think they have like somebody lined up.
Last 10 minutes to me looked like a bunch of players that just did not give a fuck. They really didn't. I mean, passing the ball back to the keeper when we were trying to before we had a draw. We're trying. I mean, that's ridiculous.
That's been sort of the theme for the whole season. There was like too much back passing. So remember the early games in the season?
Socrates can't even do a throw-in now. I mean,
when's the last time you saw that happen?
What's happening here? At one point, I thought he was going to get a second yellow.
Yeah.
And get a red.
Yeah. I'm never one that really understands the concept or believes in the whole downing tools thing, but do you think there's a little bit of downing tools going on in the Arsenal camp? Do you think players are just like bagging it to get rid of Emery? Is that possible?
I don't know if it's a case of them doing it to get rid of Emery. It's more of a case that, they take such a kicking during matches. they're constantly chasing the game. They're having the stuffing kicked out of them.
Yeah.
And when in that last 10 minutes, they just look like they were just like, please blow the whistle now. Let's just get on. Let's just go home.
They're like beating puppy dogs.
Yeah.
Which is awful. It's tragic.
So, in your eyes, where do we go from here?
I mean, honestly, I just want to see Emery gone.
You're going to Mexico. You're going to go surfing.
Yeah, it's all right for him. He's going to Mexico.
Well.
Hopefully, I won't be able to watch any games because.
And then you'll come back here, and Emery will be gone. Hopefully.
I'm hoping he's gone. I think he lost the plot a long time ago, at the end of last season, and 18 months is long enough.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
mentioned that
working.
while we were watching. You're like, I thought he'd be canned after the failure in the Europa League, which
Not even that leading up to Europa.
Oh, yeah.
You could see it happening. And it's our worst year in what, 10 years?
More than that now, I think. Like going back to the 80s or something.
It's the worst I've ever. It's the worst I can remember it in like 44 years of supporting the club. This is the worst I've ever known it. Worst.
I mean, not.
We're coming back on Thursday probably, right? Because it's an afternoon kickoff for us. But are we coming back down here at 7 o'clock in the morning again? Are we?
I boldly made statements to everybody I know that follows Arsenal that after this game, if I didn't see improvement, not necessarily a win, but just improvement, and I didn't see improvement in the way they played. I said I'm not.
I saw regression.
Yeah, I made a bold statement that I'm going to stop coming down to the pub, taking the time, spending the money until Emery's gone. So I may follow through with that. But I think Thursday I'll still come just to grab some lunch. But yeah, next weekend, waking up at 6 a.m. You know, waking up at 5 a.m. to be here for 6 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's time and money that I'll save and stress.
I'll still watch it.
I'll watch it.
For punishment.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, but
I mean,
maybe from the comfort of my sofa.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm going to still support and be a fan, but I just think there comes a time where I have to justify spending time and money. You know, if Arsenal's not going to, give me a reason to spend my time and money, and until they get rid of Emery, they're not giving me a reason. You know, and you see it. The stadium's starting to get empty. I mentioned this on the podcast on Wednesday that I did with Sunny. I mean, people are going to stop going to games. Stadiums, ticket sales are done because season tickets are sold out. But if people aren't in the seats, they're not spending money in the concessions. Arsenal's going to start seeing like a loss of income. They're going to start realizing they got to put seats in bums again. It's not just about selling out every game. It's about people in the stadium buying beer, buying pies, buying jerseys, going to the Arsenal store before the game and after the game. That's going to stop. I mean, if they don't change, it's not just about like attendance and having sellout games, because season tickets are, and there's going to be 10 people lined up for every seat there is to buy a season ticket. That's the way it works in sports.
Yeah.
But
well, look, you can see our reaction here down at the Library Square, Vancouver. We're very apathetic about things. It's really difficult to try and find any positives at the moment. But you've heard what we've had to say. As always, go down into the comments. If you agree or disagree with what we've got to say, we'd like to hear from you. And if it's your first time coming by Sally TV Unfiltered, hit subscribe and also hit the bell so that you always get a video. And you may see us, you're probably going to see another video on Thursday after the Frankfurt game. And we're just going to basically take it game by game, I think, now.
Yeah.
Because it is an early start for us, and it does fuck up your Saturdays, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it fucks up your Friday night. I mean, I was out last night, and I went home early.
happy birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday yesterday, and this is the fucking present I get off Arsenal. Thanks a fucking bunch.
As compared to last year's present where you got to see North London Derby.
Yeah, I was there at the last. That was good last year. But anyway, look, that's enough from us because I'm kind of like done now.
I have one thing I'm going to just say, just to throw it out there.
Go on.
Was there a man of the match from Arsenal? Can any of us think of somebody who actually had a good game? Like, Lacazette. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Lacazette for his 2 goals. Yeah, Lacazette for his 2 goals.
He was a live wire out there.
Had a
Okay.
couple nice tackles.
Dumb question, but at least we were giving him some credit where it's due.
Yeah.
But I also want to point out, you were asking for the last Arsenal substitution to be?
The last Arsenal substitution I would have made would have been Lundberg for Emery.
Yeah. Emery out.
Is that, can
Lundberg
you
in.
do that? Can you change manager mid-game?
I like that one.
But there
Okay.
you go, that's enough for us, and we'll see you again after the Frankfurt game. Take it easy.
Try to have a good day, guys.